What's the best thing to hear after sex? Didn't hurt my self-esteem when after the first time I fucked this chick at my house and was walking her back to her car, she says, "Why didn't you tell me?" I was like, "Tell you what?" And she replied, "Without you have a giant dick and are great at sex." I didn't even know how to respond to that, kinda wanted to laugh. I think I said thanks? Nonchalantly or something. She was a fun little chick to kick it with for a few weeks or so. The soft mule that wordlessly yet clearly says, "I'll miss your closeness," after withdrawal. Especially when accompanied by gentle panting and the light moans that you can hear are trying to be held back but tremble out like aftershocks. I hope that's clear enough without being too direct toward gender specific, since I think anyone can equally appreciate this. Honestly, just deep breaths of exhausted rapture, when the woman just lies there completely wrecked, speechless, is when I know I did my job well. Then I ruin the moment with my stupid mouth. "You're a god among men" feels pretty damn good as well, haha. My girlfriend lost her virginity with me. I didn't know at the time and she said thank you. Later on she told that she had the best time that night, that she felt love like never before. That one, I'll never forget it. Not something I've heard, but I called him a good boy one of our first few times immediately after he finished in me, and his reaction was so pure I think about it daily. Tired face. Her snoring. If she wants to sleep after sex, you did good. If she still wants to talk, you got some fucking to do. R.I.P. Richard Pryor. You can't be packing dick game like that and allowed to be out in public. Other women might find out and try to get some. Not that is a sound, but if her body is shaking uncontrollably, you did good. Unless it's a seizure, then it is really bad. What are you doing tomorrow? When they immediately try to get plans set for another link, that's a good sign. I want to keep going, but after 6 rounds I'm a little sore. To which I responded, "Thank God, me too." Her UF kid me real good. So good, in fact, I'm about to turn into a pizza in a 6-pack. Bye. My ex-girl always said I'm shaking with the biggest smile on her face. That shit hit different. When I'm horny, that was the hardest I've ever came in my life. Post-nut clarity, I love you. Well, not sirens, screams for help or desperate sobbing. I've had enough of that. Thank you. That round of applause in that one scene in the Witcher TV series Season 1 is probably bliss. I like it when she says nothing and we take a nap afterwards. I always sleep really good. To steal what someone said last time, a similar question was done. "I'll get you a towel," a girl once told, very breathlessly, that I was amazing. That was pretty nice to hear. Some Peter Frampton softly playing through the speakers of your Mustang convertible. I like a rumbly horse moan of satisfaction and maybe a very disbelieving fuck. I always ask if they want me to get them a warm wet towel and then help clean up. My wife is a big fan of "that will do, pig." That will do. Fucking works for me. The knife rattling around in the mayo jar when she's making you a sandwich. That silly sounding trying to catch my breath giggle from both parties, hand over mouth. My husband frequently says that's the best sex I've ever had in my life. "You want me to keep sucking?" Bitch, yes. Why is that even a question? My wife once said that was better than shopping. Made me pretty happy. Sigh between her giggling as she blankets me for cuddles, or a rematch. I once received a text that said I'm still basking in the afterglow, that they're thirsty. Validation that I indeed did put in that work. I'll tell you the worst thing to hear after sex, honey. I'm home. The Lord's Prayer to ask forgiveness for the sin we just committed. "I'll make you some nachos now, baby," quickest way to my heart. Snoring. Like we both just fall asleep. After peeing, of course. It's our little secret from mom and dad. Man, the thrill. That was great. Are you hungry? I'm gonna make sandwiches. Oh, them were real good, or that. Wanna do that again? Give me cash later. It makes me feel cheap if you do it now. We're doing that 2 more times or until my hips give out. I think you just got me pregnant. My wife is fixed. That was better than I thought. I'll throw in an extra 100. You finally outdone your father. I'm so proud of you. Wanna have a glass of wine and go again in 30 minutes? My ex would often say thank you. That was pretty neat. Can you get me? I'm not sure I can walk right now. That was faster than Jimmy John's. Means I am efficient. My wife once said, "I could marry you all over again." My girlfriend once said I could die happy right now. Gasps for air followed by a good long fuck me. I'll go grab a towel. Do you want a drink as well? We are going to need more towels and another shower. The crackling sound a joint makes when you light it up. Nothing. I'd prefer to just fall asleep holding them. When she says come back here, you are not done yet. I'm going to talk about this experience on Reddit.